putting his opponent on a 4 of a kind to correctly calling out his opponent's exact hand.
Has ace-king, like, for sure. It's so weird how, like, you can just know for sure, right?
These are 10 unbelievable moments where Daniel Negreanu told his opponents their holdings without even seeing their cards.
But wait! There's more!
If you stick around to the end, we're giving you a bonus clip where Daniel does something that we've never witnessed any player do in the history of televised poker.
You gotta be kidding!
That is unbelievable, man.
Starting our list at number 11, we have a hand from the 2006 World Series of Poker main event. Action is on this cowboy in middle position who decides to open raise with 7 deuce suited.
The hell is he doing?
It folds to Negreanu in the hijack, who looks down at pocket 9s and decides to 3-bet.
Daniel Negreanu with pocket 9s. Daniel's going to raise it up to 2,200. Nobody gets a cheap card around here.
Surprisingly, 3 players choose to make a pretty loose call, and they go to the flop.
4 to the flop. It is deuce, 4, 6, and Till got just what he was looking for, a set of 4. Stuck checks, he's drawing dead. Over to Adam Jones.
Reaching for chips.
Picked up a pair of deuces, he puts in 2,800 chips. Daniel's gonna raise it.
10,300.
10,300 more.
Antil calls Negreanu's flop raise, and the other 2 players fold. The turn brings the 8 of spades, and both players check to the river where Negreanu reads his opponent's soul.
Another 8 on the river. Antil earns the check mark. Daniel checks again.
I got 15,000.
Make it 15,000 with pocket 6s or pocket 4s. Which one is it?
Wow.
He's the best.
Pocket 6s or pocket 4s, quick. Huh?
Take your pick.
Pocket 6s, pocket 4s. Which one?
He'll break him.
But why would you check the turn? If you bet the turn, I was just gonna fold. I'm gonna fold the second best hand.
He's right.
Daniel is the only player at the table, Lon, who has access to the other player's hole cards.
At number 10 is a cash game hand from the good old days of high-stakes poker. Action picks up on Negreanu in the big blind, who defends with ace-10 off versus Alezra's open raise.
3 players are in, and the flop comes 6, 10, 8 with 2 spades. Negreanu flops top pair, but Alezra has 2 pair.
With top pair, Daniel decides to lead out for 5,000 to control the size of the pot, but Alezra quickly fires back.
I raise.
That's the word. I raise.
Alezra raises to 15,000.
How much more you got? No.
Action's not a far up. And Sammy
How
folds.
much more do you have, sir?
Does it matter?
No, yeah, it does. Absolutely.
30, 40,
77.
50, 60, 70,
I may consider just putting it all in
78.
if I feel as though this hand has got a
88
chance.
total.
Okay, you've got that. Pretty sure.
Run ahead.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. I want to see if it's better for me to put it all in now or wait and then put it in next card.
Put it all in now. I don't think I can call.
Yes, you will. You're 100% calling. Don't lie to me. No matter what, you're putting the money in. That's for sure. You didn't put 15,000 out there and you're not going to protect it. That I know.
Usually, when you think so long, you put it all in.
You're right. You're right.
That's what you did so far.
You're right. You're right.
Every time you throw those 2 big bundles.
The big bundles.
He hits cash, that's why.
Stick them
I
in.
call.
You got 2 pair?
Yes.
Okay, I need help then.
And a call.
You want to do once or twice?
Twice is good.
Negreanu made the correct read, but the wrong decision. And however, there was still hope as both players agreed to run it twice. The first board runout was bad for Negreanu, but not nearly as bad as the second one.
Oh, I hope I was right in running it twice this time.
Yeah, so far you're free rolling.
There he is. Daniel is drawn out.
No,
Daniel
no,
has made aces and 10s.
8 or 6.
No 8, no 6.
Take your 50,000 back.
Yes!
That's brutal.
I said this.
Wow, Daniel's bad luck continues.
Putting opponents on an exact hand can be difficult, but at number 9, he makes it look so easy.
Take it. Take whatever you want. I just don't fold. It's so boring to fold. So I decided, no more fold.
What you have, Daniel, is top pair.
Check to that guy. He's one to raise. What are you looking at me for? I'm not gonna bet. Come on, this flop, that texture. Psh. How many spades are there? 3? I'm gonna take a stab. Nope. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna take a stab. That's not. Yeah. See what that does. 82. Lots of fun stuff happening on that board. You one of these?
Fold.
My dad used to do this to me when I was younger. He gave me the nose when he'd stare at him. You're the guy who checked queens before in the 10 high flop, so now I'm scared.
Daniel should absolutely be betting this board.
He does, 9,600.
96? Yeah, like jacks or queens or something like that? Is that what you have with a spade? That's what you have? Jacks or queens with a spade? Oh, I got it! He smiled, that's what he's got.
I'm smiling because you are talking.
Oh, I love to talk. I don't shut up. You haven't been paying attention the last 4 hours?
Story checks out.
When have you seen me shut up? I just keep blah, 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 blah. Diarrhea of the mouth. Can't help myself.
What do you have?
What do I have? I would tell you, except you're not allowed. It's an EPT rule. I would tell you exactly what I have, but I can't.
Call. Because you're Negreanu.
I have a king.
This wouldn't be the last time he correctly put his opponent on pocket jacks. He did it again just last month in the WSOP 250K Super High Roller event.
You have 3 jacks, right?
Not me.
I think I'm supposed to go broke with this. Maybe you just have ace king. You know that's no good, right?
Oh, you're so good, man. Set of sevens?
No, ace king.
That's sick. That's fine.
Calling out your opponent's hand and seeing if you're right can sometimes cost you. And in this high-stakes cash game hand at number 7, it costs Negreanu more than 6 figures.
Gus Hansen opens up with pocket 5s. He raises to 2,100. Negreanu with pocket 6s, raises to 5,000.
He's throwing away ace queen. Not going to put in 4,400 more.
And Hansen calls to 2,900.
Yeah.
Flop comes 9, 6, 5.
Wow.
Oh,
Both players have flopped sets. Gus is going to lose a lot of money in this hand. Only thing that could save him is maybe a 7 or an 8 coming up and slowing down the action on the turn.
Hansen weighs his decisions and chooses to raise. Action moves back to Daniel, who decides to just call, and we witness one of the sickest turn cards of all time.
turns another 5.
Wow! Gus has made quads. Gus Hansen has quads, and Daniel Negreanu has 6s full. The other players seem oblivious to what's going on in this hand.
Hansen bets 24,000.
Gus is trying to appear as calm as he can with quads.
Negreanu calls at 24,000. And the river's at 8.
And Gus checks his quads.
But you lost 2. I lost 2.
The main thing is Daniel feels he has the best hand. And there's no reason he shouldn't feel he has the best hand. He's feeling the right amount to bet is
$65,000.
$65,000.
That's 50. 96.
I'm all in.
Huh?
I'm all in.
How much more is it?
167.
Might have the nuts. Buddy, this is if I lose this pot, it's a cooler. So pocket 5s, pocket 9s.
$65,000 with, and Daniel decides to call.
Oh, so sick.
Negreanu once again made the correct read, but couldn't find the fold on the river. If you were in Negreanu's shoes, what would you do? Share your thoughts in the comments. We've now reached the halfway point, but the best has yet to come, including our bonus clip, which I promise you do not want to miss. But first, here's the next clip at number 6.
The flop 10-8 jack, bottom pair and a straight flush draw for John Hennigan. Negreanu with an up and down straight draw. Daniel checks and they'll both see a free turn card. Turn is a 9. Negreanu with a king high straight. Hennigan with 2 pair 9s and 8s and he checks it. A bet of 1,000 from Negreanu. Johnny World Hennigan not going anywhere with 2 pair and a straight flush draw. He makes the call. River card is another 9. Hennigan, you see, has the best hand with 100%. He's got a full boat. And he checks it. It's hoping Daniel will bet, and Daniel will oblige. 3,500. And a check raise to 10,500.
That's a big raise from Hennigan.
What does Daniel do now?
All right, I'll take a wild guess. Jack 9 of diamonds.
Oh, that's close enough, and what a laydown.
After the flop, Negreanu guessed his opponent's hand strength correctly, but in this next clip, he calls out the exact hand before the flop was even dealt.
Sam, you're the best.
24.
24. I call.
Ellie calls at 2,400.
24.
Now Sammy's got 300 in already.
9 deuce of spades again?
He knows what I am, I swear to God. I hate to lay this. I'm out. But that's something scary.
You want a
You
piece
just
of
did. something really scary.
Because I called your hand?
I'm not going to say nothing, but it's scary what he said. It bothers me. It bothers me playing with you on the same table right
Really?
now after mentioning that hand. And I'm going to die if I hit.
So it's a Negreanu Lesnar showdown again.
All right, get the hearse. Back it up to the kitchen. There it is, 9 deuce.
Let's throw curveball.
5,000.
Ellie, who really hasn't flopped anything, raises to 10,000.
Pot is $21,400. Negreanu calls.
He's definitely right about that. Some people are gambling.
Turn cards at King of Hearts.
And Ellie has to lay it
I
down.
don't know what to do with that. You know what you called my hand? You know you did?
I did. It was 9 deuce.
9 deuce of clubs.
Wow, that's
And I'm
strong.
playing it.
And you would have flopped it. That's strong.
You kidding?
I'm starting to think Negreanu's legendary hand-reading abilities might actually be attributed to secret mind-reading abilities, especially after watching this next clip.
$12,500 total now.
All in.
All in.
Berkey makes MJ's fold easy.
So what is it? How much more?
Just 52 on the dot.
52, and I've already put in 12.5. Doesn't have queens, I don't think.
What were you thinking about doing?
Kings, doesn't have aces, has ace king like for sure. In one of those spots where it's just like for sure he's got those 2 cards.
Sure.
And if he doesn't, I'll just look stupid. But here, if you got ace king, you got ace king.
Twice?
Sure. You have ace king? It's so weird how like you can just know for sure, right?
Yeah, Daniel, that is weird. Is he hiding something, or is this just a wild conspiracy?
I mean, they think we're so dumb that it's really hidden in plain view.
Well, either way, it's still impressive. If you disagree, I guarantee you will change your opinion once you see our bonus clip. But before we show it, we have 2 more clips that you must see, starting with number 3.
All right, so this guy we know from the last battle, kind of aggressive with his sizing. We're not going to fold an ace. We didn't limp ace-3 to fold. And now we just go into protection mode and just check. We just hope we're not coolered, right? Because like against this player, you know, based on the last hand we played against them, you know, it's going to be very unlikely that we fold at any point when we flop top pair. So he bets big once again. All right, going to take one off. There's the 4 of clubs. Be really surprised if he bets this card. He should be checking, I'd say, right here, like in this spot, 75-80% of the time. What the f is going on? We're just too high up in our range to fold. Can't fold just yet. All right, and he could have a hand like King Jack, King 10 with a club. So a hand is just far too good to fold. We're gonna make a big payoff here. Yes, motherfucker. Yes. Oh yeah. Eat some of that, buddy. Eat some of that. Woo!
Daniel served up his opponent on that last hand, so now we're serving you the next clip at number 2.
And Chicky with a couple of queens.
I have a feeling he had me beat.
See what he does.
He became very quiet all of a sudden.
I raise.
19,000 from Chicky.
Sean raises 15 more, makes it 19 total. Daniel's just going to call.
Damn, you did that like it was nothing.
Last year he would have bet his house with ace king.
Only 19,000.
I want my 1,200 back.
He's out.
Looking for action.
Look around the table.
You have a good
man.
hand?
You don't need to really create much action.
You have like a really good hand, or you?
I knew you had a good hand too. When I looked up, you just like all.
Of course, I got a good hand.
I
What,
swear
you think
to
I
God.
just called
When I
19,000
looked
nothing? I got a good hand.
You were all.
I'm not gonna tell you what I got.
When I raised.
I'm not gonna tell you what I got. But I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm checking the dark. Pow!
3 queens for Sean Chicky.
Check.
They won't let us play props this year.
Both players check.
That's good.
For you.
Check from Daniel.
25.
You got 3 queens over there?
25,000.
Daniel immediately said you have 3 queens.
And finally, for sticking around, here is the bonus clip we promised. This one is guaranteed to blow your mind.
Jerry Buss is still trying to manage a big-time chip deficit to Daniel Negreanu. Queen Jack offsuit and quickly moves all in. Jerry Buss on ace-10 quickly calls.
It's the right call. He's got the best hand.
Flop is 5-9-10, a pair of 10s for Jerry Buss.
I got another big hand.
He needs an 8, Jack, Queen, or King.
2 of hearts, 4 of diamonds.
Again, the
Jerry
deuce
calling
already.
for the cards he wants
Not
again.
again. 8. 8 of diamonds. That'll be exciting.
No.
Turn is the 8 of diamonds, and Daniel makes a straight.
He said 8 of diamonds, and 8 of diamonds came. Amazing. Now Jerry needs another diamond to make a flush.
Jack of diamonds.
The river,
Jack of
the
diamonds.
jack of diamonds. You gotta be kidding.
I called the 8 and the jack. That's unbelievable. I can't believe that. I called the 8 and the jack. It's unbelievable. I made the straight flush.
That is unbelievable, Matt. He called the 8 of diamonds, and then he called the jack of diamonds. Unbelievable.
Wow, that was unreal. Comment below if you've ever witnessed a player correctly predict the turn and river card in the same hand. And since you watched this video to the end, here's another high quality poker video we think you will like.